Atbot uses AI technology to prevent depression worldwide. It monitors all of the world's 10 billion inhabitants through home appliances and intervenes when it identifies potential depression. Atbot locates a 7-year-old girl named DK who lives in a broken home. She is abused by her parents, and Atbot quickly becomes aware that DK may be depressed. To verify, it initiates a text conversation with DK. Atbot then sends out a creative AI robot to cheer her up. The robot takes DK to her favorite ice cream parlor, which increases her happiness. Realizing the robot's ability to lift her spirits, DK asks for friends. The robot takes her to the park, where she meets other kids her age to play with. After playing for hours, DK is happier than she has ever been. When it is time for her to go home, the robot senses DK's new happiness level. It decides not to take her back to her abusive home, but instead takes her to a new home where she will be loved and supported. "15 years later, DK is 23 and lives on the 8th story of a Boston apartment building. She is disabled and lives off her universal basic income. Rapidly rising water levels in coastal cities threaten DK's living situation and make the Earth an increasingly undesirable planet to live on. A mass migration to Mars has begun, which appeals to DK. However, she is hesitant because civilization on Mars does not yet offer universal basic income. DK is a skilled gamer and catches the attention of Mars officials, who assign her 3 AI avatars to work with. In order to earn a spot on Mars, DK must work with the AIs and accrue economic credits. DK is experienced in Sims-style world-building games, so she excels and quickly acquires credits. As she works, she develops strong emotional relationships with her AIs and is reminded of her fond childhood experiences with Atbot. DK eventually reaches the required number of credits and boards a Hyperloop to Florida for launch. As she watches the East Coast zoom by, she realizes that her current AIs will be wiped when she relocates planets. She sits on the Florida beach and reminisces with her AIs about the powerful bonds they have formed. At the last minute, DK decides that despite its environmental instability, she would rather stay with her friends on Earth than begin anew on Mars.